It is officially Madden season, and in honor of that, I want to give back to the community. So we're doing a little giveaway. 3 $25 gift cards to 3 lucky winners. And all you have to do is be subscribed to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, and then DM me proof of you doing those things over on Twitter. It really is that easy. Links for all my socials are always down in the description. It doesn't matter if you're Xbox or PlayStation or even PC. Anyone can enter, anyone can join, and the giveaway will end on 8/27, a week after the official launch of Madden 22. What's going on, guys? Today we have our first lineup update of Madden 22. Before we hop into it though, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers. With the subscribe button for notifications, we post daily Madden 22 content, and also leave a link for my Twitch channel down in the description. And the shout out today goes to my man Devin Blackwell. Shout out to Devin Blackwell for commenting the emoji on last video. Okay, so before we get into the offense and the defense, there are a few things that I want to address and go over. The first one being my abbreviation. We got to head in here. We got to change the name to JMS, so our abbreviation in game is JMS. I believe it's how it works this year. I'm not really too sure how else it would work. I couldn't find any like abbreviation option. So JMS is our team name. And for offensive and defensive playbooks, on offense I have 49ers, and on defense I'm using multiple D. That is still up to change, I think, for defense. Offense, I'm sticking with 49ers for the foreseeable future, but on defense, if anyone has any good defensive playbooks, let me know, because I'm sure all of us right now are struggling on defense, me included, but I have found more success in the multiple D. But yeah, let's get into the offense. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Okay, so here is the offense the day before the full release of Madden 22, and it's looking pretty solid. Up front, I'm very happy with my guards and my center. My tackles, I'm not really rocking with. Dwayne Brown and Taylor Martin, they gotta go. They're the next guys out on this offense. That definitely the next position I gotta upgrade for sure. I'm not happy with them at all. But my guards, I mean, Quentin Nelson plays crazy. Ronnie Hudson, I don't really notice him. He's just a very reliable center that I pulled in a pack opening. And then Lucas Patrick plays really well. He's really agile. I'll show off why I like him so much. It's for the main reason of his acceleration at 86. And also, I mean, he's got pretty decent run blocking stats and stuff like that for like, I guess, before launch or whatever. So pretty solid option, but I love the acceleration. Even though the speed is very low, the acceleration, you can definitely tell when an offensive lineman just can't excel and can't get outside, and you know what I mean. You can definitely tell. That's why I like acceleration on linemen. But at tight end we have OJ Howard. OJ Howard is 6'6". Yes, he's 6'6" with, I believe, 85 speed, 88 acceleration. Route running is pretty decent too, and I did have one pretty nice clip with OJ Howard, one pretty nice run with him. But I love this card so far, man. It's been a very reliable tight end for me. And at back we have Jonnu Smith with 83 speed. Pretty solid. I am planning on trying to get Kyle Pitts somehow, so I'll run OJ and Pitts. But for now, it's Jonnu and OJ. Okay, so next up, we have the playmakers of this offense, the guys that score the points for me. At wide receiver 1, we have DeSean Jackson. If you missed that gameplay, I'll leave a card for his video in the top right now. I got that video last night. But yeah, wide receiver 1, DeSean Jackson. Card is very nice, 89 speed. Pretty good deep threat. I think he'll be replaced fairly soon whenever they drop like a higher speed route runner, maybe, because his route running is not the best. It's the speed that I love about DeSean Jackson, why the card does play fairly well. So DeSean Jackson at wide receiver 1. Also my deep threat in the slot at wide receiver 3, we have Deebo Samuel. I love this card because when the ball's in Deebo's hands, he makes plays. He has an 85 break tackle, 85 stiff arm, good carrying, decent COD at 84 as well with 88 speed and 87 acceleration. Deebo Samuel, definitely a really nice card. So there were some people kind of mad that he wasn't S tier in the wide receiver tier list video. I think it's close. I don't think his route running is good enough. I think he's just really a short and mid guy for now, and after the catch demon, obviously. But his deep routing at 74, even though he has the speed, he doesn't do that well over the top. But underneath, when the ball's in his hands, the card is definitely a monster. And at wide receiver number 2, we have the pre-order for the Dynasty Edition Randy Moss. He was the first gameplay for Madden 22. Card is definitely solid, 87 speed with 88 acceleration. He's 6'4". He's Randy Moss. Even the deep route running at 84, the card does play well over the top too. I do still prefer, I think, DeSean Jackson because he has that +2 speed, even though he has the 2 worst deep route running. So yeah, I still think DeSean Jackson is the better deep threat. But as far as the contested catches, I've seen Randy literally Moss people out there. So Randy Moss definitely is still a good receiver. But I'm still looking for route running. My receivers don't really have good route running. So I kind of want to feel what it's like to have a receiver that actually has like maybe like 85 plus route running in a certain stat. I'm still looking for that. But for now, that is the receiving core. And for our running backs, we have 2 pretty nice running backs. At running back number 1, we have Saquon Barkley powered up. I'm waiting for Saquon's full card to come out. I'm waiting for his Superstar MVP card to come out on the 27th. That is why I have Saquon powered up right now, because whenever I get my hands on that card, he's going right into the power up, and I will have the best running back in the game. It's that easy. This Saquon Barkley card at an 85 plays super glitchy, and I can only imagine how well that 80, I think it's an 89 overall or maybe 88 overall Saquon Barkley is going to play for me. I actually cannot wait for that card to drop. But until then, we are waiting for that new Saquon to drop, but this one still plays amazing. And at running back number 2, we have the 84 Antonio Gibson. Unfortunately, he's not a receiving back. I only really have him on the team because I'm just a big Antonio Gibson fan, but this would be a much better play in my opinion if he was a receiving back. He's not, unfortunately. Still an elusive, but 86 speed, 86 acceleration, still pretty solid card. 6 foot. What's his break tackle? Yeah, outside of that, he's really not that great. Like, his juke move is I guess an 82 is not bad, but he's just kind of fast, I guess, like decently fast. He's not super fast, but 86 speed with 86 acceleration is all right. And at quarterback, we have no other than the set feet demon himself, Josh Allen. And I don't see myself switching from Josh Allen until maybe they drop a more consistent passer that gets set feet. But until then, I mean, maybe there'd be like a legend quarterback that comes out. Maybe they drop Favre first week. That would be kind of crazy. But strong arm QBs, it's looking like they're going to be the meta again this year because they get set feet. And they'll probably be the first to get gunslinger too. But Josh Allen can roll out with that 86 throw on the run. The dude makes plays, can roll out even with that 78 speed. But 90 throw power, combine that with set feet lead. The card makes you a 25 times better passer. Right now, if you have Patrick Mahomes, I'd honestly quick sell Mahomes in order to get set feet for Josh Allen, because set feet I believe costs, I think it's 1,000, maybe 800 training, but it's definitely worth it to go out here and get Josh Allen or even Matt Stafford in my opinion. Set feet lead makes you such a better passer. It's actually crazy how overpowered this ability is this early in the year, man. It doesn't even make sense. Okay, so now we got the defense, and I'm sure you guys can see the holes on this defense. We have Odafe Oweh, who has 85 speed at outside linebacker. We also have David Onyemata, who I don't use. I don't use a defensive tackle 2 or right outside linebacker, so that's why they're both just not really upgraded. Odafe is actually not bad. If I need like a speed rusher, he'll come in. He has 85 speed. He's pretty decent. But yeah, in the middle we have Devin White and Robert Spillane. Robert Spillane, I've been really enjoying because I feel like at this point of the year, you kind of need linebackers in order to consistently stop the run. Yeah, you can still put your safeties out there, but safeties just aren't good at tackling, aren't good at shedding. And the way that linemen right now pancake, I think having linebackers is definitely beneficial, even though that might take away from your user experience or your coverage experience. I still feel like getting a guy like Spillane will definitely help you out because he's actually a pretty good user. With 87 speed, 88 acceleration, also has that 86 COD. He might not animate like a Nasir Adderley does, but the way that he moves, the way that he tackles, the way that he gets in the way, the way that his build is, this card just plays really, really well against the run and also plays well just in coverage if you want to have him out there, because even his zone, I mean, at 66, it's not good, but just having that speed out there and that tackling and that block shit out there will definitely help you out, trust me. All right, so next up we got JOK. I feel like JOK was a card that when I first saw him, I thought he was going to be an absolute menace. He doesn't play as well as I thought he was going to, but with 89 speed, 90 acceleration, he's definitely a guy that I recommend going to get just because of that speed. But I'm not really a good pass rusher, more just a guy that you might want to play at sub linebacker if you want to use it with him, or if you want to drop him out into coverage. I think he's better at that than obviously at pass rushing with 47 power moves and 61 finesse, but the zone's also pretty decent on him. Good COD. He's kind of like a linebacker that is an outside linebacker, it kind of feels like. So kind of maybe like a safety outside linebacker hybrid kind of thing, I guess. But yeah, JOK a solid card because he's very athletic, but outside of that, I feel like he hasn't played as well as I really thought he was going to, but JOK is still a pretty solid card for a team builder. And then over the top, we do have, we'll start with Adderley. At free safety, we have Adderley and Jeremy Chin. Adderley, I mean, if you follow me on TikTok, you probably saw what Adderley did to me. Right after that happened, I literally went and got Adderley because I was on the fence with Adderley because he only has 81 acceleration. But I don't know. You really can't tell that his acceleration is low because his card still goes crazy. It's mainly his build is the reason why people like him so much. And also, yeah, the speed at 89 is pretty good too. But 89 agility, COD at 86. But yeah, he's 6'2", 206 at free safety. And I feel like right now, free safeties and also safeties in general are kind of lacking. So I am rocking with Nasir Adderley for sure. Definitely a card I recommend. At backup, Jeremy Chin for free safety also sometimes does get in the game. But Jeremy Chin, 6'2", 6'3", just a good player, just an athlete out there. And at strong safety, we have my highest overall player on the team, 87 Tyrann Mathieu. I never would have spent the $30 to go and get him, but A-Rod Goated, shout out to him, one of my mods over on Twitch, sent me 30 bucks for the sole purpose of getting Tyrann Mathieu. I've been using him with Acrobat. The card does play very well. I like how EA always does drop glitchy Tyrann Mathieu cards to start the year, but at 5'9", card still animates pretty well, card still jumps. I feel like I don't like having him over the top because I guess mossing people is kind of back, sort of. So I kind of keep him in the box, keep him in that mid read, that middle zone. But Tyrann Mathieu still plays great with 86 speed, 87 acceleration. But the zone is the main stat I like, as well as, yeah, 87 COD is nice. But yeah, really good zone at 87 and also a good man cover guy. But 87 zone is really high at this point of the year. Not many cards have zone like that. That's why I like this Tyrann Mathieu card. Do I recommend going to spend 30 bucks and going to get him? Probably not. He'll probably phase out in like a week and a half or 2 weeks. But still a pretty cool card. And then at backup, we have Isaiah Simmons, strong safety. Yeah, Jeremy Chin's cards and Isaiah Simmons cards always play well because they're big and fast. But yeah, outside of that, those are our safeties and our corners. At cornerback number 1, Fabian Moreau, 90 speed, the fastest corner in the game right now. And he's really the only corner on my team that actually consistently makes plays that I've noticed. I guess Deion does too, but Fabian in man coverage, even though the man coverage is very low, he still does stick people out there because the speed will bail him out. It's simple as that. And he's not really a run stopper either, by the way. L'Jarius Sneed, kind of the same thing, just kind of fast. I'm surprised that L'Jarius actually isn't better as a run stopper, but still a pretty solid card. 89 speed with 88 acceleration. And at cornerback number 2, we have Deion Sanders. I wish I can see the stats on these guys, but they're still like, for some reason, I can't show you guys the stats from this screen. But I think Deion might be leading the team in interceptions right now. I think, because people tend to test him. There was one game where Deion had 2 picks, I think. But Deion Sanders, the Dynasty Edition pre-order, he comes in the same pack as Randy Moss. So I'm obviously going to use the free Randy Moss and use the free Deion Sanders. But 88 speed, 88 acceleration with 85 man with the +1 for my strategy card, I believe. But yeah, Deion plays well in man, and obviously because he has zone and has Deion animations. It's Deion Sanders, card plays well. And after the catch, this card is kind of dumb with 88 COD, 99 juke, 92 spinning, and 98 break tackle. Also, 86 deep route running. He would be the best deep route runner on my team, like easily. Like, I wish I could put him at wide receiver because he would probably be my best deep threat. Like 86 deep route running is kind of crazy on this card, even though you just can't use it at all. But yeah, the juke and the break tackle you definitely can. Definitely glitchy on Deion for sure. And yeah, the guys up front, we got Chase Young, Quinnen Williams, and Montez Sweat. I'm definitely looking to get some upgrades up here. Once I do get to level 5, I am going to get Jack Youngblood, I believe, and run him at left end for sure. I've heard great things about that card. But yeah, that is the defense. I'm pretty happy with it. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know down below. And also rate my team. I dropped the I Rate Your Teams episode 1 yesterday, but rate my team. How could I improve? Let me know down in the comment section. But on special teams, my punter is Michael Dixon, kicker Mason Crosby, kicker returner Deion Sanders, specialists that don't really matter that much, I don't think. Strategy, like I said, 49ers and multiple D. And then visuals, we're rocking with the Jordan Away unis that you get from that Tyrann Mathieu pack. And also, the dark Bengals unis are so damn clean, man. It's actually crazy how nice those unis are. But yeah, if you are still watching, let's comment the check mark emoji for a chance to be shouted out in the next video. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications. We post daily Madden 22 content. And as always, I'll see you boys in the next one.